The Tin Soldier. There were once 25 tin soldiers. All of them were brothers, since they had been forged from the same old big tin spoon. The little soldiers wore marvelous blue and red uniforms, standing straight with a rifle on their shoulders. Although all 25 soldiers were the same, there was one that was a little different. He had only one leg. This last little soldier had been forged last, and there had not been enough tin left to complete him. He had one leg, but he stood as straight on his one leg as his other brothers. Today's story is about this soldier. And in the middle of everything, what stood out the most was the paper lady at the castle entrance. The beautiful lady had her arms raised. She was a great dancer, with one leg raised. When the tin soldier saw her, he believed that she only had one leg like him.
"This woman has to be my wife,"
he thought.
"but she lives in a castle, and I live in this box with my brothers. I do not think she will be interested in me, but I have to learn who she is."
When night fell, everyone who lived in the house went to sleep, and the other tin soldiers returned to the box. It was the moment the toys started to play. The only ones who did not move from where they stood were the one-legged soldier and the dancer. When midnight arrived, the lid of the tobacco box opened. The snuff box contained no tobacco, only a little black goblin. The following morning, the children went to the room and played with the tin soldier by the window. It is not known whether the window opened suddenly, and the soldier fell out into the street from the third floor because of the goblin or a draft of air. Then it began to rain. When it stopped raining, a group of naughty boys passed by.
"Look, a tin soldier! Let's take him for a boat ride."
They made a paper boat from a newspaper and put him inside. The paper seemed to be strong against the water.
"Where am I?"
the soldier asked himself.
"If at least I were here with my lady, I would not mind being in the dark. Certainly all this is the fault of the goblin."
The current was getting stronger, and the soldier could see the sunlight at the end of the sewer tunnel. The ship sailed out of the sewer, and the tin soldier stood upright. The ship circled 4 times on itself. There was going to be a shipwreck. Finally, the ship fell apart, and the tin soldier sank little by little. When he was about to drown, a large fish ate him. What darkness inside the fish! It was a very tight, small space. Later, the soldier noticed how the fish moved in a strange way until it stopped moving. A fisherman had caught it and taken it to the market. The fish was sold at the market and taken to the kitchen of the house where the tin soldier had always lived. The soldier was back in the same room with the same children and the same toys. Suddenly, a child picked up the small soldier and, for no reason, threw him into the stove. He felt that he was melting, but the soldier was still straight with the rifle on his shoulder. Suddenly, a window opened and a draft of air grabbed the dancer. The dancer flew with grace into the stove beside the tin soldier. The tin soldier turned into a ball, and the next morning, when the mother took the ashes from the stove, she found a small tin heart. All that was left of the dancer was the sequin, black as coal, which had remained stuck to the heart of the molten tin belonging to the soldier.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't miss any tales.